Hello Commanders, it is ElloArfur here, and welcome to my first ever video on WW3 Conflict of Nations. And so today we are beginning our journey through Conflict of Nations with the great Italian Conquest. And so basically I'm starting off, and for those of you who know Fat Tony is also in this game as well. And apologies that we have sort of had one day already of the game that has already commenced, but I will do my absolute utmost to update you, because really I thought we're really getting into this game, so yeah, I wanted to just capture it, to be honest. And obviously, do check out the legendary Fat Tony as well, who will also be uploading content on this game map. And if there's any gaps in the content, then he'll probably be able to find something on Fat Tony's channel. So here we go. So in terms of, I am Italy, and so Fat Tony is France. And so in terms of the situation we're in, so I went to research the motorized infantry. So this is strong infantry, which is obviously this one. I do normally go for National Guards, but in terms of Europe, it's very fast-paced action, and it's very dense. There's lots of cities and not as much land as maybe some other parts of the map. So I thought, I'm going to want troops that hit everything really hard, and not loads and loads of troops just to take land, because there's so many cities in such a small area. And it has, I'm glad I've done that, because it has been extremely action-packed already. And I suppose. And in terms of what I'm building, so I've got arms industries, recruitment offices, and army bases in all my cities. So I've done that, and I am upgrading arms industries, and prioritising upgrading arms industries in my fuel and electronics city. Oh, so there we go. We have the artillery division from Austria attacking my stack. The second recon division haven't sustained. Ooh, sort of 5% of their health has gone from the stack. I am looking to counter them, hopefully whilst not engaging with Poland. So yes, but in terms of our strategy, so what I did was invade Switzerland first, and we have taken their city of Bern, and Tony has helped me clear them up there, and so we only have 2 more provinces to take. Switzerland will be destroyed. Austria I decided to go for Austria immediately, so what I did is I created a stack of 10 units to hit Austria in Innsbruck. We have 1 troop defending Innsbruck there, which is a raw materials city, which will be very useful. Just because I thought, really, Austria was a really close enemy of mine, and I wanted to prioritise getting rid of a real player from the game very early on, and noticed that they hadn't really built anything in their cities, so they're not really active. Maybe they are using their troops, but they still haven't sort of built anything up. So yeah, happy days really. And so we've taken Innsbruck, and we haven't lost any of our homeland cities, so we're looking in a very stable position. The fighter squadron needs to recover, but I'm using it to patrol this area, because there are some Austrian troops lingering around here that moved out of Bregenz, interestingly. So it could be that the AI has taken over Austria's gameplay for the time being. So that is very good news, and hopefully by the time the real player returns to the game, they will be destroyed, because of their rare material city has gone. They won't be able to produce any more troops if they sort of have their main production lines all cut off, really. So that will be the end of the game for them. And so, in terms of like the plans, I'll just show you what Fat Tony's doing as well. So Fat Tony has invaded Brussels Where's Brussels? It's part of Belgium. Yes. So Fat Tony's invaded Belgium, taken Brussels, and is going to move into London when he is active. Although, yes, he has been slightly inactive. He's gone to the pub this evening, which is why he's not recording with me. But yeah, we will in the next part for sure of this video. Fat Tony will be featuring, because I think I will record one video for every 2 days of action. Yes, and in terms of our coalition, we have Germany, who is currently being destroyed, sort of, by Poland. So Poland has really gone for Germany and taken out, well, Berlin and Leipzig, which are two of its homeland cities, which is fatal for Germany's economy. So yeah, that is a real shame. But Poland is not a very good player, and so will attack, just basically launching all their troops in randomly in German troops. So they've actually incurred a lot of casualties as a result. So whilst it appears that Poland is winning the conflict because they have all their homeland cities up and running, and I suppose in that sense they have lost a significant amount of troops, as well as Germany. Because Germany has been inactive. They did train their troops and go on for one day, and then the second day they didn't do anything. So that is why they're they've been taken over so much, I suppose. And so Tony's plan is to go into the UK, because the UK did send a message in the newspaper to say that they intended to declare war. I think, was it yesterday? Yes, it must have been yesterday. United Kingdom. Oh, okay. So it wasn't. Let's just call France. Something about outrageous UK. Oh, there we go. So that's Tony's response. So the United Kingdom did choose to just declare war on Fat Tony, and Tony says, "I cannot believe the United Kingdom believes they can declare an unpreventable war on us. The people of France are ready and united against this awful nation. We are prepared for what you have, and we will not stand for this unjust war." So yes, it will not go down. That declaring war will not go down very well, obviously. And I think we do have the upper hand. Tony does have the upper hand against them, because they gave Tony notice that they were willing to attack him. So he has been able to prepare for that. But he does have to watch out for Spain in his back, because, if he moves all his forces up there, doesn't leave anything there, which he's sort of done temporarily now, then it could cause problems. But yeah, I suppose for me, I'm worried about these African nations. So we've got Algeria, Libya, and Egypt. And so let's have a look at the coalitions as well. So really the coalition that I am concerned about is the African coalition. Libya has chosen to create their own coalition, which is really, really good news for me, because we have Algeria and Egypt who are in the coalition, and they're both either side of them. So hopefully, because they haven't chosen to all work together, it will reduce the chances of them invading me in the early games. I can focus all my troops on Northern Europe, but I have obviously left a couple of troops to defend Rome, and I haven't left one on Naples, just because I want to maximise. You've got to take risks to get bonus reward, right? So I don't want loads of troops lingering about for no reason when I'm not going to get attacked. So that's my mindset around play. I'd rather take the risk and for much more reward. But what I will do is establish a defence very soon with corvettes, which is the cheapest rate, and yeah, very cheap to make, good at the start of the game. Not what I'm going to be sticking with, because I will move probably to cruisers or submarines. So yes, exciting times. So I will be doing that. I've probably developed some sort of air force as well. I think an air force would be a sensible option, I think, for Europe. I don't think armoured vehicles would be potentially a good option, but I think in terms of my position, boats and airplanes to defend my homeland cities and to take over everything will certainly serve me better at this stage of the game. Not to say that I won't get armoured vehicles later on, but yes. And so yeah, I will introduce you to our coalition. In fact, Tony and I are in as well. There's so much to go through. So we are in the European Union, and so I am the leader. And we have Morocco, who applied to join us, and we are yet to accept them. We are waiting for more applications from other players, but I think it could be a good decision to accept them, because it would relieve Tony the pressure from Spain. If Spain's not going to join us, and everything, then having Morocco as a potential ally to put pressure on Spain from both sides will reduce the chance of the invasion of Fat Tony. So that could be a strategic choice, so we will choose. But we did want Spain to actually join the coalition, but they haven't, and in the meantime, over the 2 days, they have taken all of, pretty much most of Portugal. So we will need to decide promptly about that, because Tony looks pretty vulnerable right now. I'm not sure if he's going to make it back on today. So yeah, it will have to be a prompt decision to combat Spain and their potential invasion. But then we have Serbia, and Serbia does have good stats. I can't really show the stats on the PC version for some reason, which is a real shame. But yeah, they're really making good progress. They have captured Tirana, sorry, Skopje as well. So yeah, they're making really, really good progress, expanding, creating a buffer zone around all their homeland cities, which is really, really good. And they are an experienced player, so they have a bit of an idea of what to do, which is really, really nice. And Germany, on the other hand, has been taking a beating. So we'll go to the newspaper and go over what has actually been happening. Day 2 was the day where sort of all the action started. Syria has lost some troops. Let's find the ones that's a bit more relevant to us. Poland. So here we go. Lost 1 motorised infantry. So 5 motorised infantries. Damaged Leipzig and Berlin, but lost 5 motorised infantries in the process, because they don't understand that the infantry has an upper hand when it's defending instead of attacking. And so if you're not attacking in a stack, then that is going to really, really curtail your sort of expansion success at the beginning of the game. And Poland is not a very good player, not very good stats. So yeah, they don't really know what they're doing there. So yeah, let's search for Germany. Here we go. Got the Poland and German conflict. So here we go. Poland has actually taken more casualties, casualties, than Germany. So whilst it does look like they're winning, they really have lost a lot. So that is really good news in some ways. But obviously, Germany is an ally of ours, and if they're not going to be active, then it would be a real shame. And so Tony and I might have to reconsider our options with sort of getting new people into the alliance. But Serbia doesn't seem to be proving a useful ally, so we will see how that goes. The UK, I don't know what they're going to be like as a player, but they are in an alliance with Poland. Let's have a look. They are in the Allies Alliance, just Poland and the United Kingdom. So, yes. We have Asia as well. This is a very strong alliance. We have Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Thailand and Philippines. Very, very strong team. The BDE, Canada, United States. Desert Fox, those African nations that I was concerned about. International NDD, so we've got the South American nations. Maghreb, which is Libya. NATO, which is Chile. Nuclear power, Saudi Arabia and Israel. NATO with Chile. Oh yeah, no, already gone over that. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. The Soviet Union, we have Russia, Belarus, Ukraine and Kazakhstan. And if you are all over to the east of Europe, so they could be potential enemies in the future. United Nations with just Romania, who does border Serbia. The Walks of Time, which is Bolivia, and that bottom one, and excuse my ignorance, I don't know how to pronounce that, it is Iraq. So here we go, let's have a look at what other people have been doing. It seems like Ukraine, they've sort of been building up a little bit, but nothing crazy. Has Russia been building at all? No. So it looks like we've got some pretty inexperienced players here, because this is just a regular World War 3 map, and I obviously chose to do this so that Fat Tony would sort of be able to get to grips with the basics a bit. We did have a trial game before, and hopefully this is another trial one, so hopefully this goes well. Just hope he's a bit more active, to be fair, and then yes, then we can ensure our success. But yeah, it's looking like a good game. And so, briefly as well, before we get into the next bit with Fat Tony, I would like to just basically go over what we are going to do. Basically, what's the plan? Fat Tony and I's plan with this game. Maybe me, because this is going to be my main focus. I'm not sure if Fat Tony's going to do it as much, but he is going to be playing some games with me, as well as maybe doing some other games. But this is going to be the main focus on my channel. And so what I would love to do is all of the people already from the Census Tap That Lounge Discord server, which is our previous community who I played the game with. And there will be certainly a hub for Conflict Donation players as well now, because this is going to be the new focus of my channel. And so I will definitely integrate that. And so what I would love to do is get some sort of us to organise a time for everybody in the server to join a game at the same time, and then we can play with all the people, all the people from the server, and then we can have like big games, and I could obviously cover it on my YouTube channel as well, which would be very, very cool. So yeah, if you're interested in being a part of all of that, then do be sure to join the Discord server in the link in the description box below. And honestly, there's loads of game modes on this game, loads of potential things to be getting on with. So yeah, exciting times. And so, yeah, in terms of what's been going on, so obviously that's the sort of casualties, so it's looking pretty good for me, pretty good. Only 72, Switzerland 1,300. I have been playing this game for a few months, so I have had some experience really with this. I've won one game, played, is it 28 or something, but I would have won more, but I was ill, so 3 of my games went down, and then I did join a few to sort of have a trial and learn the game mechanics, and so now I'm really into it. So I won my last game, and I'm just playing one game at a time now as well, because I had 4 on the go over the summer when I had nothing else going on. But now, yes, I'm sort of very being serious and sensible, and looking to establish some better stats, and hopefully give you some good tips as well along the way, and engage with the new community. It was very exciting times. And yeah, honestly, if you have any thoughts about my strategy at this point of the game, then do let me know. What would you do differently? But yeah, we're going to get on to the next part with Fat Tony right away, and I'll see you for all the action in day 3. Hello fellow commanders, so we're now back, and there's a lot that's happened since we've gone. So basically, have a look at this log. So Romania's applied to join the coalition. I've destroyed multiple of Austria's infantry while sustaining limited casualties myself. So the 4th Artillery Battalion defeated 1 infantry. So that was very good. Vilash, we conquered Vilash and defeated more. And there we go. So we got this one as well, 4th Recon Division in Razi. Or it could be the 4th Artillery Division, I'm not exactly sure where the infantry was lost. But obviously we have really made some good progress, eliminated lots of Austria's troops, and so therefore we are on the path to win the war against Austria, because they've lost 3 of their key homelands. 1, 2, 3, 4 of their key homeland cities. And what I'm at the stage of doing now is trying to find out where their other troops are, some remaining troops, and bombard them before they reach Bregenz. Probably I'm going to send a fighter to patrol and locate exactly where those forces are. And then I'm going to hit the remaining 2 cities, and then, yeah, I suppose build up, advance my troops, and yeah, hopefully Fat Tony will be in the next part. He's holding up okay for now, hasn't been so active, so hopefully all will be well. But yeah, see you soon for the next bit. We are now back, and so now obviously we are on day 3, and I am unfortunately not joined by Fat Tony because we've not found a suitable time to record. But in terms of updating you on what has been happening, the things that have been going down. So basically, let's have a look. So firstly, the 4th Artillery Battalion has been doing its work and been attacking Norders, because there have been the Recon Battalion and also an Infantry Battalion that was spotted there. So here we go, let's have a look. Let's go all the way back to have a look at all the events over day 3. So here we go. Villach is under attack by the Artillery Battalion. Recon Division firing 4th attack. Yes, the 4th Artillery Battalion was ours. So the 8th Artillery Battalion. So basically last night, I believe the Austrian artillery did attack us. Yeah. So we defeated motorised infantry. Was that in Norders? Yes, Norders. Yes, I believe so. And then what else happened? The 6th Recon Division. Yep, so that we have defeated a lot of infantry with the artillery. Enemy defeated by the Recon Battalion in Graz. Fantastic. So yeah, we Graz from Austria, which is a major city. We defeated a combat recon vehicle. And we defeated towed artillery as well, because artillery was firing down on us on our big stack, so we did lose a troop unfortunately from that. But yeah, we did manage to sweep in our other troops to destroy it in, where was it? Salzburg. Yeah. Fantastic. Romania has applied to join the coalition, so Fat Tony and I are still yet to decide who is going to be joining. I'm trying to get hold of Fat Tony this evening, but I've had no luck. We've got the 6th Recon Division, Norders, there we go. Built some more arms industries as well, sort of advancing the economy. And yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, we defeated motorised infantry again with the 4th Artillery Battalion, because we reset them on Norders, because there was obviously the Recon Battalion and the Infantry Battalion there. Fantastic. And yeah, so we had some insurgencies attacking, but we've successfully defended from all of them. Yeah, eliminated the insurgencies. India has applied to join your coalition. Oh, that's interesting. Enemy defeated. Fantastic. 4th Artillery Battalion and 7th Recon Division in Vienna. So yeah, we conquered Vienna. Fantastic. Conquered motorised infantry. So really, we defeated an air superiority fighter as well in Vienna. Fantastic. Motorised infantry in Vienna as well. So yeah, and then 4th Artillery eliminated another unit of motorised infantry just now. Which is absolutely fantastic. So what I will do is get the air superiority fighter over there to check once again on the progress in terms of what the artillery is bombing. that, obviously, we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Austria's homeland cities. So they only have Linz left, and so they may have some troops there, may have troops on Linz, and maybe some other stragglers in here, but it's unlikely. So yeah, we're in a really, really good position. In terms of what Fat Tony has been doing, he's hit London successfully. So successfully has taken London, which is obviously very, very good news, and suffered very little damage, I believe. Yeah, which is very, very cool. Got lots of troops there. Spain, we're not sure about Spain. Spain hasn't really built anything up. Is taking more of Portugal, is almost finished taking Portugal. So that is looking slightly uncertain. Yesterday evening as well, I made the decision to research helicopter gunships because they take supplies and they would be very good against the infantry in the early game, and they'll obviously be very useful in the late game as well. Just a really good asset to have, and I think I can also patrol the seas with them a bit as well, because this airport does give me surprisingly good coverage over Europe, which is really, really good. And in terms of our fuel and electronic supply, that has really been increasing a lot, and I think that is also because we've taken some cities as well. We've got the fuel cities to take, obviously. And I am debating whether to hit Linz with the 4 infantry and 2 recon battalion and leave 1 now, obviously, or whether to wait. I think, to be honest, it's probably just worth going for it. I think the longer I wait, I think they will still win. The recon division is slightly low on sort of health, but yeah, I do have a lot of resources now in terms of supplies and components. Those are looking very healthy so I might sort of consider training some more troops or building more arms industries. I think arms industries is actually the priority, but I have got to be wary about other materials. So obviously Naples and Bar are the priority because we're lowest on those. But Rome as well, we have obviously the air base, which is level 2, which will take waiting for money. So I don't actually have the money to build a lot or train a lot, so that's what's holding me back. So really, I could probably sell some supplies for some money, to be honest, and some components. I think, yeah, that's probably worth doing. So I had a sell offer, sell 1,000 supplies for a rate of, go for 5.5, I think, because that 5 stack has only got 50 on it. So, oh no, that's a new buy. Don't to buy the 1,005. That seems like a reasonable price, and we'll gain 5,500, which would be a significant amount, really. That would make quite a big difference. And components, I'll do the same. I'll put 1,000 on there, and I think we'll go for 6. So I do really want to sell them because I need the money very soon. So I will put them on the market for a competitive price. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we are pretty much the top. I think, yeah, I don't want to go any cheaper than 5, that's for sure. So yeah, we'll see what comes of that. And also with the market as well, if you didn't know this, you can retract the offer and still get all your currency back, even if no one accepts. So there's no harm in doing that, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these onto Linz. I think there's no point waiting, really. And yeah, what I will do as well, I think for now, regenerate my resources, and then hopefully once I've got the arms industries up a bit, I will be able to start sort of training some more troops and get the helicopter gunships on the go, and maybe some ships as well. Yeah, and obviously when these morale as well, the morale in these cities gets to 35%, I'll have some more free infantry who are mostly good health apart from this one. hopefully we don't have another insurgency attack, or they'll heal enough to deal with it, because that's looking pretty vulnerable. Yeah, they look pretty weak, a lot of them, unfortunately, but yeah, hopefully we will have some more infantry. But I think, really, at the moment, if I did train any more infantry, it would be to the detriment of me developing a good economy. And I think at the moment, in terms of the naval threats as well, in terms of threat of invasion, I think it's unlikely Egypt will come at me, so they do have the ability to make corvettes. But I think they're probably more likely to go. The focus is definitely south, which is really good news for me. So hopefully they don't really think about invading me. They don't really have a reason to. And Algeria doesn't really have any good naval bases. And the same with Libya as well. So really, I don't have too much to worry about at the moment, which is really, really nice. So yeah, I suppose that will bring me to the end of this first video on Conflict of Nations. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts. Obviously, I will be coming back to update you tomorrow on the next part of tomorrow or the day after. There'll be the next part of this series. So yeah, leave a comment below. Are you a fan of my strategy? Do you have any suggestions for me going forward? I would love to hear about it. And yeah, particularly as well, do you think we should accept? Who do you think we should accept into the coalition? We've got 3 applications. We've got India. Let's have a look at India just really quickly. This is a really interesting one. So India has not built up anything at all. Okay, so they must be a pretty new player, but they have taken quite a lot of land, I suppose. I don't think India's a very good player. But then also we have the threat of Spain, who could attack Tony, and Tony is extremely vulnerable because he doesn't have any troops anywhere. So yes, we might need Morocco to help against Spain. Let us know your thoughts, and I will see you for the next part. Hopefully I'll be joined by Fato. Bye for now.